We grow by truly testing ourselves. Jesus asks in verse 31, do you now really believe? Oh, now you believe. It never ceases to amaze me the way that the Lord will use confrontation and mercy. So interwovenly beautiful. He's calling them out. Oh, now you believe. Oh, yeah, now you believe. He knows they don't believe. Verse 32, he says, we grow by realizing reality. Behold, the hour is coming. Indeed, it has come. I say to you this morning in the same context, as Jesus said to them, the hour is coming and it has now come, I want you to know that Jesus' hour came. His hour came. It was the cross. And you and I now hear this account, and we can bask in the blessing of its truth. And I'd like us to take corporate communion together today. Fellows that are going to help us, if you would help distribute that beginning now. I say to you, Jesus is getting them ready for the cross. I've been called as an under-shepherd to get you ready for his coming. And one of the greatest ways we can do that is to come back where Jesus is saying, don't just know the truth, grow in the truth. Part of the growing is to remember our Redeemer. You see, when you and I can do this and mean it, it doesn't just change us vertically, it changes us horizontally. The last growing that I see in this passage, in this text, is at the end of verse 32, where after telling them that they'll be forgiven, even in the sin of their scattering, Jesus then says, yet I am not alone, for the Father is with me. I tell you that we grow when we know that we've been called and created for koinonia. Not just that you get to have koinonia. You've been called and created for koinonia. Jesus demonstrates it and says, even when I'm alone, I'm not alone, for the Father is with me. He's showing us and setting the example that you and I would always know to take the promise to heart, that we would know and grow in the fact that Christ is with us, Christ is in us, his Spirit indwells us, that we are one, vertically and horizontally. And let me just tell you, you cannot overemphasize the role and the responsibility of koinonia. It is at the very heart of the definition of Christ's church and his message to the world.